Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. Today we have Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made. This is a Disney Plus original film, debuted in early 2020. It runs an hour and 43 minutes, and I can't recommend this enough. Holy crap, this is so fun. It tells a story about Timmy Failure. Yes, the name is explained why his name is Failure. But despite his name, he has a very strong sense of self. He has a very high opinion of himself. He aspires for greatness, and most people are a petty annoyance to him. He's very deadpan in his delivery of just about every emotion that he has with everybody, even his own mother. She's a single mom, and she's raising him, and he's a young detective, at least in his mind. Everybody kind of just goes along with him and sort of humors him, but he doesn't recognize any of that. He has a partner in this detective agency that he has, and it's a polar bear. See right there, named Total. He's a partner. Total Failure Detective Agency. Um, it's again poorly named for a detective agency, but yeah, he's. I don't want to give away anything because a lot of this I've pretty much said a lot already. But I think even so, you'll hopefully forget everything I just said, and you'll go into this fresh and enjoy it for exactly what it is. It is surprisingly not cynical, not snarky. It is, I don't know how to explain it. It is wholesome in many ways. Uh, this is Timmy is a kid without any pretense. He's like Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation in a sense. He approaches everything matter of factly, very concisely, even if it's not fully true reality. Um, he's he believes his goal is to save all of Portland against a Russian invasion, among other things, and he takes cases even though people don't really want him to. So and that's some of the part of the humor throughout this. But it's really about a boy sort of coming to terms with change in his life, and there's a number of things. Again, I don't want to give away too many things, but there's a number of changes that are approaching him in his young life, and yeah, so it's it's pretty much about that, and I think it's something that everybody in the family can enjoy, kids and adults. The humor in this is it hits on every level. I know it sounds like I'm just slavishly praising this thing, but I laughed out loud so many times, and I enjoyed it so much, and I have a feeling I'm going to watch this thing many more times in the future. It is when I first saw the promo for it. I think they had it at D23 2019. Uh, I saw it. I'm just like, this sounds like something I'd really enjoy, and it surprisingly exceeded every expectation. So, wow, yeah. So, uh, this is just it's just absolutely hilarious. The casting is perfect. Speaking of which, his name's Winslow Fegley, plays Timmy. His mom is Ophelia Lovebond, and her face is so familiar. She's been in a ton of stuff, but if you're a Marvel fan, you might recognize her from Guardians of the Galaxy. She reprised. She's basically the collector's assistant. Um, and her name is Karina, I think, in the movie, but she's Karina Tavan, so to make his daughter. I don't know. Either way, uh, she's the one who also greets you. She reprised that role in the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride at Disneyland's California Adventure. She's the Pink Woman, I believe. I can't think of any other female that's in this other than the main cast in that ride, so it has to be her. It's kind of amazing. I'm looking at her. I'm just like, I'm seeing her IMDb thing here, and I'm just like, maybe that's her. That's probably her. That's kind of cool. Other people that you'll recognize in this is Wallace Shawn. You'll know him from The Princess Bride and Deep Space Nine as the Grand Nagus, and it's he plays one of Timmy's teachers. The counselor at school is played by Craig Robinson, which you'll recognize from The Office, and he has a recurring role on Brooklyn Nine-Nine and a ton of other things. He's always hilarious, but he plays a very different role than what he usually does. Well, actually, I don't know, say if it's very different. He's very different from his role in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's pretty chill, and he's kind of the guy that sort of helps Timmy out a lot. I think he's one of the best influences. Kyle Bornheimer plays Crispin, a guy that Mom starts dating, and you'll recognize him. He's in a ton of stuff, and my brain is blanking on it right now. I can tap on his thing, but I'll never get back to it. But when you see him, you'll know. One of my favorite characters in this is the completely, absolutely adorable, curly-haired Molly. She's played by Chloe Coleman. She's this earnest little sweetheart who has kind of a crush on Timmy, and but she's a little activist. And by the way, they live in Portland. And Portland is very much represented throughout this. It's you get to see a lot of known and some lesser known parts of Portland, and from a number of different angles. So if you live in Portland or you love Portland, this is a movie I think you'll enjoy, just getting a peek at some of the locations throughout that are weird, and that's awesome, and not normal. Not normal is a very good thing. There's just so many others. I want to mention one other here. Oh, one of my favorite characters in this is the librarian. One of the coolest librarians in the entire that you've ever seen. Just watch it for Flo, the librarian. They wear a denim jacket, and it says "read or bleed," and she's most soft spoken, and determined librarian to make sure that you have a pleasant reading environment. So when you're at that library, and I think I don't know if this was intended from the very start, but she's so good in just her library scene. They brought her back. They include her in a number of other scenes that I guess made sense. I don't think she necessarily needed to be in, but yeah, a lot. It works out, and the more of her, the better. So I think it's kind of cool. So honestly, great casting, great tone, the music, the setting, the humor. Did I say humor already? It's one of the best things on Disney Plus. I'll tell you that right now. Especially one of the best original things that isn't already from an existing franchise: Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar, everything else. Take some time, check out this movie, and you will not be disappointed unless you're normal. Weird people appreciate it more than others, and it works on a number of different layers at the same time. So I don't want to spoil all the hooks, but it's one of the best ways to spend your time on Disney Plus right now, and that is the best kind of praise I can give it. Let us pick tomorrow's episode.
359.
It's just back and forth between 3 and 6. 359. Okay, it's a movie. I'm not sure what it is. It's from 2004, and it's called Millions. Millions. All right. Maybe it's a Disney original movie. I have no idea, but we'll figure it out because that's what we're gonna watch tomorrow. Millions from 2004 on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you back here tomorrow. Bye. Uh-oh. Looks like there is no Millions on Disney Plus. Might have been there at one time, but it's no longer there. It's a Danny Boyle film. I did a search here and I did a search on my computer just to double check all variations because it's easier to do on my computer than to do it here. So, looks like we're skipping out on Millions. Boop, boop. Let's pick another. All right, here we go.
234.
234. All right, well, let's see what happens here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 is a short. And I don't know if I've seen this or not, but doesn't matter because we're going to see it tomorrow, assuming that it's on the system, on this service. It's called Hiccups. 234 Hiccups. So, yeah. All right, let's watch a short called Hiccups on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye. For real this time, hopefully.